Hey friends, Aubrey here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about Kiko Milano Cosmetics and the must-try products that you need to try for 2021. If you don't know what Kiko Milano is, it is a Italian beautiful makeup line that is maybe a little bit more than like drugstore prices, but it's definitely in the affordable like arena of price points. And it's crazy to me that not very many people really know about Kiko Milano because it's more popular like in Europe. I haven't seen it in stores yet, but you can buy it on Ulta's website and then obviously Kiko Milano's website as well. But if you've seen Kiko Milano like on Ulta's website or you've heard about it and you're kind of just like, where do I start? What are some good products? I'm gonna let you know what are my absolute favorites. This brand, like every brand, kind of has like some misses, but they have a lot of hits. It's a lot of beautiful, and let's go ahead and get started and I'll show you guys the products. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Hopefully you can see my face. I turned down the lights so it's not too crazy, girl, okay? I said this in my other video. If you hear Christmas elevator music, it's on in the background because I don't like it to be silent. So if you hear the Christmas music, just hum along. So I thought instead of just showing you guys like my favorites and kind of just like swatching, I kind of want to show you like how they are in action. So I'm going to apply it on my face. I just have my brows done and my lashes right now because I had to go run some errands this morning. Okay, so complexion products. I've tried maybe 2 of their concealers. I didn't like them, so I think one of them was like decent at like brightening, but again, it was nothing of like, you gotta go get it, you gotta try it, or oh my gosh, I love this. So don't waste your time on the concealers. They also have foundations, and I had a couple, but they got really old. So this is what I have left. So this one right here is a glass bottle. It's really beautiful. And this one is the Unlimited foundation. So this foundation is supposed to be like a natural, it's more on the matte side, but just kind of like a natural skin type of situation. It's really buildable. It comes out pretty thick and it's really beautiful. It comes with a pump, which is always a good thing, but it comes out really thick. As you could see, it's like really pigmented. This one definitely is more of like a medium coverage, and you can definitely build it because the pigmentation in this is kind of insane, but it's really beautiful. So this one is a squeezy tube, and this is called their Smart Hydrating Foundation. This comes out pretty quickly. It's more on the liquidy side for sure. It's not as thick as the other one. This one definitely shears out. It has really good pigmentation, but it definitely shears out, and you could probably get maybe like up to a light medium type of coverage with it. This is more of like an everyday product that if you just want a really nice natural glow with some coverage, this is like perfect for that. I'm gonna use the Unlimited foundation today. I'm in the shade 2G, and I also tried actually their stick foundation. I just ran out of it like a couple weeks ago. It reminds me of like this old school like stick foundation from Benefit Cosmetics. It used to come, I don't even know if they sell it anymore, but it used to come in like a blue container. Oh my gosh, and when I worked for Benefit, I religiously wore the stick foundation, and then shortly thereafter the Hello Oxygen foundation came out, and that one was really good too, but the stick foundation was so beautiful. I just loved the creaminess of it, and it was like really hydrating. But their stick one is like really good. I think it's called like Active something stick foundation, so I'm gonna have to get another one of those because love. Okay, so I am just taking my sponge and I'm pressing it into the skin, and the sponge is just slightly damp, and as you can see, the coverage is so good and it just melts into the skin. You could definitely start to build layers and it's not gonna look like cakey or anything. And I think I mentioned this in the beginning, but this whole line from Kiko Milano, oh my gosh, look at that coverage. It is insane. Like over on this side, that is like 2 layers now. It's just so beautiful. Something that's really cool also about this brand is that it's made in Italy, and they also are really careful with the like ingredients. So you can actually go onto their about page on their website, and they talk about like not putting as many like chemicals or parabens into their products. So they like to make it, you know, more cleaner, better for your skin. They're cruelty free, and they have some like vegan products. So it's just really cool that they're very conscious of like how they're formulating, what they're putting in there, and it's not just like a whole bunch of, you know, crazy chemicals, and it's affordable at the same time, which is awesome. Okay, so I'm taking a little bit more to build it up on this side. But as you guys can see, like it doesn't even like, this color is kind of like light for me right now, but it doesn't even look like I need powder because it's pretty matte. Since I don't have a concealer, I'm just gonna take the hydrating foundation and a little bit on my sponge and put this underneath my eyes to act as a concealer. And this one is not nearly as like drying as the other foundation. This one I am in the shade Warm Beige 05, and this is just, oh my gosh, it brightens up so well. That is just one eye with the hydrating concealer underneath. As you can see, it just brightens up and just takes away any like darkness under my eyes, which is fantastic. And it doesn't like crease or feel dry because it's a hydrating foundation, so it's so nice. That is both of the foundations. So I have the regular unlimited one on my face that's a little more matte, and then the hydrating one underneath my eye, and the coverage is just unreal. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of powder to kind of set where I do get oily. I've tried a couple of their powders. It's kind of so-so. After I used a couple of them for like a while, it's just not like my favorite. I think it's the texture of theirs is just like not my jam. So I'm just gonna use a little Wet n Wild. Okay guys, so another thing you don't want to waste your time on is their liners. So whether it's a liquid liner, a regular, you know, pencil liner, stuff like that, they have quite a few different ones and they kind of like rotate. Sometimes they discontinue and come out with new stuff. I've tried a couple of few. Some of their shimmer like liners are pretty nice. After a couple of hours, they start to like crumble on your eyes. So I've had that experience with all of their liners. Their liquid liners tend to work pretty good at first and then they stop. I would say like their liner department and their mascara, just avoid, stay away from it. Don't waste your time and money. There's other, you know, more affordable options out there that are just better in my opinion, especially like their shimmer eyeliners. They're really pretty at first, but when you put them on after a couple of hours, it's like crumbling off your eye. And I don't know, I've tried a few different ones from them and it's the same thing. Stay away from the eyeliners and the mascaras. I'm gonna move on to eyeshadows now. And I have two eyeshadow palettes from them. They come out with different ones depending on, you know, each collection. Like this one is called Mood Boost. And I think this was maybe around Valentine's Day. And that's why it's kind of like bright. It might have been spring, I can't remember now, but this one is really cute. It's very compact, so it's easy to travel with, and it comes with a mirror, which is awesome. You get 6 eyeshadow shades in here. They're very neutral, everyday, and that's one thing about Kiko's like eyeshadows is that it's not gonna be like overwhelming. Like they're pigmented, and I feel like they're starting to, like as they progress and come out with more stuff, it's starting to get like way more pigmented, but a lot of their stuff is more on the natural side. And that's for like all their complexion products. So like blushes, bronzers, you know, things like that, highlighters. It's not like really over the top, but it's just more of like a natural type of a look. So it's really cool. If I had to think of like a comparison of what this is like similar to, I would say like ColourPop's most expensive eyeshadow palettes. So not like their 9-pan ones, but the ones that are like usually $18. So they're a little more expensive. This has the same consistency and intensity as like ColourPop, and probably the same amount of the like fallout as well. But oh my gosh, so beautiful, so compact and pretty. I think I'm gonna use this one today. I just wanna show you guys swatches of the 2 shimmer shades in this quad. Look how freaking intense and beautiful that is. I mean, you could literally use this as eyeshadow or a highlighter because it's so intense. It is absolutely beautiful. It's super creamy and just, you know, it's stunning. So the first shade I'm gonna go into is this one right here. It's just a nice light pinky shade. So I'm just gonna use the mirror that is in this palette because it's just easier for me to see right now. And I'm just gonna focus this and blend it into the crease. These just blend out so effortlessly. The formula is so beautiful and just really smooth. And it's just crazy to me that these are so beautiful and it's really affordable. So what I do is I just load up the brush like this, and then I tap off the excess and then just go in and blend. All right, so now I'm taking a more dense brush and I'm going into this brown shade right here. So I'm just gonna try to focus this one on the outer corner just to deepen it up a bit. Gosh, I can't get over how amazing these apply on the eyes and blend out. And I'm not even using like an official eye primer. I just use the foundation. It's so beautiful. Now moving on to the shimmer, I'm going to spray my brush with some setting spray. So I'm going to take this shimmer shade first. And then this one is a lot more thicker. It has like more thicker chunks of glitter in there, but it's a little bit more smoother and like creamy than the like really intense glitters like in the ColourPop palettes. I don't like the glitters in the ColourPop palettes. They're beautiful, like, and if you use like a really intense eye primer, it'll stay on, but it's so messy and it's just really difficult to get off, and I'm just like, I don't have time for that or patience. Actually, if I think about it, these are kind of similar-ish to like Tati Beauty, which is no longer a brand, which is so sad. But if you guys were one of the lucky few to get her Tati Beauty palette, she has like these glitters in there that are really beautiful, but it's almost like they have like oil in them or something that makes them really creamy and smooth and just not like a thick glitter that gets all over your face, you know? It's a beautiful formulation. Also, I have hooded eyes, so I just have to go in again with the fluffy brush to kind of buff out the crease. And I love that they also have these quads, because there's something about quads that is just like less anxiety about doing your makeup. I mean, I absolutely love palettes that have like a ton of colors and you could just play and you feel like you're a little artist with your colors and stuff, but sometimes it could just be overwhelming, and I'm just looking at it where I'm just like, where do I even start? You know what I mean? You're like, maybe I'll go into the brown and the taupe like I always do. But if you have a quad, you could just stick with these 4 colors and still create something that's beautiful. All right, so now for the really intense glitter, taking the same brush, and I'm gonna really tap that off so I don't get like a ton of fallout, and I'm just gonna pat it onto the lid. Okay, this brush is doing a sucky job at it. It's because it's like really oily almost, so it kind of just adheres to the brush. There we go, that is so pretty. So just use your finger and press where you want it. I'm gonna have to fix my lashes because now they're covered in eyeshadow. All right, so for underneath the eyes, I'm gonna take the brown shade, tap it off, and just define the under eye. So that is the eyeshadow palette. Super beautiful, really simple, 4 colors. You can create a full look with it and it's just absolutely stunning. I'm obsessed. So I'm gonna put some liquid liner to cover the mess that is on my eyelashes. So moving on to complexion products, they do a really great job. And again, it's more on the natural side. So it's not gonna be like overly pigmented, but they are so soft and buttery and beautiful. And the packaging is kind of crazy. It is absolutely stunning. It's like getting a little gift in the mail, and it is so beautiful. They do have this collection they came out with called Unexpected Paradise, and I think they still have this on their website, just like discounted, but absolutely beautiful. It's bright and gold, and I got a highlighter, and then also I have 2 of their 3D blushes. I would say the brand that is the closest to this like consistency is maybe like Tarte, but these are a little bit more pigmented, I think, than Tarte, but it still has like the same similar like consistency and even sometimes the imprint. But this shade right here is called Aspirational Mauve. It is beautiful, but just look at this packaging. It comes with a mirror, it's gold with like this detail on there, and then there's like an actual like imprint in there, and it's just, oh my gosh, it is so stunning. Also worth noting is that they do have a pretty strong scent to them. Like all of their powder products, they kind of smell like Pez candy to me. So if you're sensitive to like scents, you know, just be aware of that, but I don't mind it. It's not like overwhelming, but there's definitely a scent. So this one right here is Shadow of the Earth, and this one is more of like a peachy tone. It is so beautiful and just like it says in the title, down to earth. It's very earthy. So this one right here is Aspirational Mauve. It's just kind of like a deep pink, and then this one is the Down to Earth. So as you can see, it has like a peach undertone, but it's definitely more natural and like earthy. I think I'm gonna use the Down to Earth shade because I just love how natural and just like warm it looks. They also have their last year's Christmas collection that's still on their website, but it's like 70 or 80% off. And I have one of their blushes. This is Cinnamon Crush. Absolutely beautiful packaging. It literally looks like a gem. It's like super dirty, but so beautiful. The pan is amazing. I feel like it lasts forever because I use this quite a bit in the summertime, and it's just a beautiful peach. I have another one actually, and this is the Under the Mistletoe shade. It's like a really bright pink. This one is pretty, but I don't really like that type of like neon like pink shade for blush. I just feel like it's too 80s and I don't like the 80s. So, I mean, don't come at me. I just don't like it. Okay, and then Unexpected Paradise, again, this was in that collection, and this is one of the highlighters. It also has one of those beautiful imprints. Again, it kind of is similar. It reminds me of Tarte a little bit, but super beautiful, very creamy formula, very beautiful highlighter. I'll show you guys a swatch. As you can see, it's still like blingy, but it is just absolutely stunning. You can wear it really light, or you could really like, you know, build up the layers if you want to just glow. Oh my gosh, this one was in the Dolce Diva collection. Look how beautiful the texture of that is. These are baked, so it's more of a lighter consistency. You're not gonna have like crazy pigmentation like right away. You could build it up. It's very natural. So if you or know someone that's really intimidated by makeup or it being too overwhelming, this is perfect for like every day. I picked up one of their blushes. I wish I got one of their bronzers because this color blue is like one of my favorites, but this is in the shade Better Coral, and it kind of has like a couple of different colors in there. It's definitely more of like, not like a shimmer blush, but there's definitely a sheen to it, but it's really beautiful, very smooth, love. So actually I'm gonna take this palette and I'm gonna use the bronzer in this palette so I can get some color on my face. As you guys can see, the product going on the face, it's not like overwhelming, it's not intense, it's just like sun-kissed and just very natural, which I love. I mean, I love me a good intense bronzer where I'm just gonna look snatched, but if you just want an everyday, not really have to think about it, this one is perfect. All right, now to the blush. This is the Unexpected Paradise collection, and this is the shade Shadow of the Earth. It is really beautiful. It's very like peachy tone and still natural, but oh my goodness. So I just like to take a sponge after that and kind of press the blush into the skin so it doesn't look like too intense. I'm also going to take the highlighter from the Unexpected Paradise collection, and this is in the shade Golden River. It's just basically like a really beautiful like champagne-y shade. Ooh, that one is intense. The glow. So pretty. I really think Kiko Milano shines the most when it comes to their lip products. They are absolutely stunning. They have this formulation that's called the Diamond Lipstick, and they kind of changed the name of it. I forgot what it is this year. Hopefully the camera can kind of pick it up, but as you can see, it has like little stars and it is so sparkly and absolutely beautiful. Like I said, the most unique and beautiful shimmery lipstick I've ever seen. This is like a gorgeous purple shade. So they still have these diamond lipsticks. This one I used so much, but as you can see, it has the stars and the sparkle on there too. I absolutely love this red. This is in the shade Holiday Gems 03, and they have this same formulation where it's like a shimmer lipstick. It's really sparkly and beautiful, and this would be just like a really fun gift for someone if they just like really fun, pretty makeup. But they have the same formulation, it just has like a different name. So this is the red, so beautiful, really sparkly and shiny. And in the same packaging where it's like the square, they also have more of like a rounded one. They also have matte lipsticks that are really creamy, super pigmented, really beautiful. I think they have new holiday sets of their matte lipsticks, which looks absolutely beautiful. So that would be really fun to try also. These are their matte lipsticks. This is from the Mood Boost collection that was like in the summer. I think they have this same formulation, but it's just in a different collection. And they might have these also. They have a lot of collections on there that are just like on sale. So the container is just a retractable, you twist it up, and it is a beautiful matte lipstick. You can use this kind of like, it has like a point to it, so you could use it as like a lip liner and then also like a lipstick. But look how beautiful and bright. It is so pigmented and beautiful. I mean, just look how pigmented and stunning. These are truly matte. They are extremely pigmented. I wore the deepest one last night and it was just absolutely stunning, and it stayed put literally all day and all night, and I was I was on cloud nine because it was so pretty. Now onto their liquid lipsticks. These are from different collections and their lip products are like always on crazy sale. And this one is a part of the Dolce Diva collection. These are amazing. They are absolutely stunning. I just, oh my gosh, I cannot talk enough about their liquid lipsticks and just lip products in general. If you see any of them on sale, seriously get them. They are like a whipped mousse consistency. They're light, they're beautiful. They last forever. They're absolutely stunning. I think I want to put on the Dolce Diva collection. This is 04 liquid lipstick and I just absolutely love this shade. Like, it's not like a burnt orange, but it's like almost there. I haven't even dipped back into the tube yet because there's that much pigmentation just on one swipe. Is that not like the coolest shade ever? It looks kind of like a red / orange type of shade and it is just absolutely beautiful. I literally didn't have to dip back in. This is just with one swipe. I also love how the wands are kind of like pointed. So you could definitely get like the lines as if it's a lip liner. So it's like a 2-in-1. It just makes it so easy. And it is just such a beautiful formula. So that is all my recommendations for Kiko Milano. And you guys, if you have not tried anything from this brand, definitely try some of these products out and let me know what you think. Especially the lip products are just my absolute favorite. And then if you really love natural complexion products that are not overwhelming or over the top, their bronzers, blushes, highlights are just so beautiful. It's such a great affordable brand that I want more people to know about and to try because it is just so stunning. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!